Hello, hello, everyone. We are so excited with this episode of eXp Commercial Explained. We are actually live, the whole team in Dallas for our first eXp commercial sprint. So hopefully those that are around can see us at the sprint live at the Gaylord. If not, we are going to stream this on YouTube or Facebook so you can watch us. And anything eXp commercial, please watch us like us on YouTube, follow us, and make sure that you're always seeing what eXp Commercial is doing. As you know, my name is James Wong, eXp Commercial President. I'm here with Stephanie Gillison, eXp Commercial Director of Operations, and we are so excited to do a live event after Stephanie and I, we always say, we've talked to each other since July, and now we physically get to meet each other. This is so awesome. So we really encourage everyone to show up and learn more about the eXp commercial platform. So as everyone knows, we are built to do transaction, business broker, M&A, and leasing. We are not a brick and mortar. We are a virtual company, just as Blockbuster was disrupted and changed with Netflix, and the retail buying experience was changed by Amazon. eXp is known as the Amazon of real estate. And Steph, you've seen this company grow and how it's changed so much.
Oh, absolutely, Jim. And, as both of us know, owning our own brokerages, how you are in a silo. And in our model, we're collaborating with professionals in this industry all over this globe. And that's what makes it important. Your typical franchise, they're still independently owned and operated. And with us, we are one global company. We're all business partners. We treat each other that way. And because of that, we're able to do more business. Our agents are more successful. And the collaboration is just off the charts when you're all business partners across the globe. It's phenomenal.
Yeah. And when you're saying, every time we do an event, there's just more and more people adding out. So I always have to give a shout out to our global team with Michael Valdez and Megan Kelly and the entire global team, because we are expanding so fast. And I do tell now our commercial people, as we hope to start expanding internationally with commercial, with eXp Commercial, that we're in 17 different countries. I think, Steph, you counted at 19 different countries through our event, through our virtual world. And with that, the true collaboration, reaching out to people. The funniest thing that we got text from Turkey about listing a property. And you and I were just laughing. We're like, we're not there yet, but eventually we will be global, doing commercial real estate all around the world. And, when we add our value prop, why eXp Commercial so powerful, the compensation that we have, an 80-20 split, unheard of in commercial real estate, but it gets capped. Actually, when I said 80-20, they go, that's not bad, Jim. But I said, it's capped at 20,000. They go, oh, that's actually pretty good. And then $250 for our tech fee, $250 for the review fee, and then $100 up to $1,000. But Steph, all of the tech, and I know you were so instrumental on bringing in all these tech partners. If you'd like to say, what do you get for the $250 a month?
Absolutely, Jim. And, we picked the tools that the, commercial practitioners told us we needed to have when we did our research, when we did our surveying across this country. We made sure to have Build Out Elite for your offering memorandums, your proposals, your flyers, your property site plans, Reonomy for national data access, Agent Hub, so that you can really build that social media presence and manage it all. But Jim, as you know, there is so many obstacles when it comes to contracts and having state-specific forms so that you don't have to go and enlist an attorney on every single transaction. And so we solved that problem too with our partnership with AIR. We are in all 50 states. We do have all these statewide contracts, and that makes it easy and phenomenal for our agents to also utilize portability. If you're licensed in California, but you have that opportunity for a transaction in Florida, that's exactly what we're built for. We are built and we've created the forms and contracts so that you can transact anywhere in the United States. And that is what is so powerful. But also, Jim, too, syndication, making sure our listings are on all the right different platforms, making sure that data is something, that we will take the analyst out of the equation and enable our agents and brokers to be able to do valuations across this country on any piece of commercial real estate is absolutely huge. And we're doing that with our new enriched data, which we're going to be rolling out tomorrow to everyone at eXp Commercial. So it's going to be phenomenal.
And Steph, I think people don't even know the game changer of what Enriched Data is going to be, creating a database within eXp, not only in residential, but also in commercial and also international. We are going to build it as the fastest growing real estate company, putting all this data, putting all this information, adding these tools, eventually adding a dashboard so we can start working and seeing. So there's going to be a lot more collaboration, but all of this, Stephanie, is so exciting. And I'll tell you what else is exciting with these opportunities to earn stock, to earn revenue share, right? Passive income. Because many of the people I was talking to that were the old school commercial real estate, I said, look, we did it the hard way. We earned our stripes. We cold called, we door knocked. We did whatever we had to win the business. But we always said, we want to be a principal one day. We wanted to be on the other side. We wanted either to be the broker owner or, buying real estate. But with that, as Steph, it comes with liability. It comes with a lot of costs. We don't want to be operational people. We want to be growth people. We want to create, passive income. And here at eXp Commercial, by just doing what you do, you earn stock, you can get passive income. And I just said, anytime you're a broker owner, we're always sharing our company. We're always recruiting. We're always training. So why don't you get paid on the gross amount and not the net amount and everything you're doing? Because you can't eat a plaque. You cannot sell a plaque for money, and I would rather, and I'm learning from this, the event this week about the passive income, the legacy you can leave, freeing so many agents from, oh my gosh, the beginning of the year, I'm starting over again. And Stephanie, what did you do with your company? Because I always love hearing that story.
Well, Jim, and that's exactly what I did. I took my independent brokerage, which was highly successful. If I stayed that, I would have been just fine. But also looking and asking myself the question, where am I going to be in 5 years? What is my company worth if you took me out of the company? And that's what all of us business owners have an issue with is, what is the book of business worth? Because it's real estate, it's relationships. You can't sell a book of business and guarantee that business is going to be there. So instead of worrying about, trying to expand my company into all these different markets, having all that overhead that was going to be necessary, getting all the licensing, it was so much easier to bring my successful brokerage into eXp and expand it that way. I got rid of so much overhead per month. I saved a fortune on just everything from office expense to staff to the technology. What we have here at eXp is buying power. We have the ability to put together technology solutions, put together staff in a way that no one else can. And that's because of the way we operate. But more importantly, I have now grown my company to over 900 people in my organization. And without having the overhead, without having the liability, I earn because they're transacting. So I am being rewarded, and everybody at this company has that exact same opportunity with the revenue share and with the equity. And, the biggest expense that we have been able to get rid of and why we can give so much money back and why we can all share in the revenue is because of the way we operate in the eXp world. And like Jim mentioned earlier on this call, this is the first time in over 1 year that we will physically be able to hug and shake hands and meet for the first time, including our entire commercial team. And we have built this business, we've built this company, we've built relationships working and operating in the eXp world. And that's why we're changing the way commercial real estate is done and also the way it looks because of the way we're able to educate into this world as well. As you know, Jim, how many people registered for our last commercial symposium?
Oh my goodness. And I know, Steph, we're overachievers.
Yes.
But we were just shy of 10,000 people registered for our last training. When we first started it in December last year, we had 1,500. Then the next time we did it in January, we had 2,500. The last time in April, 8,900, and just shy of 10,000 people that we're training and educating using this platform, right, to reach out. And then also making it a larger, diverser group. A lot more women. We had the women empowerment group that we did last time, but now it's going to show more diverse groups learning about, but also younger people. As everyone knows in different trade groups, the commercial real estate industry is getting older, not younger, and we need to bring people in. And that's why I'm very excited tomorrow to always talk about the collaboration with CCIM, one of the best trade organizations in commercial real estate, and the talking with SC about their commercial real estate program as we're showing groups of what we could do and really sharing all these opportunities. But Steph, I love the eXcelerate program because you and I know when you first came into commercial real estate, unbelievable they didn't see your talent. So you can share, what they said to you.
Yeah, and I got into this business right out of college. So I was 21 years old and everyone looked at me sideways when I said, look, I just want to learn. I just want to sell commercial real estate, but no one gave that opportunity. And Jim, you went through the exact same thing. So we fumbled a bit, right? I mean, we had to beg people to teach us things, or we figured it out ourselves. And so what we've built at eXp Commercial is, if you have a real estate license and commercial real estate or business brokering is something that you want to focus your career on, we have built the eXcelerate program to give you the basic fundamentals with that solid foundation so that you can be successful in whatever product specialty you choose as well. And, and that's another important thing about eXp is that we don't believe in lanes. At some of the bigger companies, if you're multifamily, that's all you can do is multifamily. We want to expand. Commercial real estate is changing every single day. 5 years ago, you never heard about the cannabis industry. And now you have people specializing in that. And we have these senior advisors that are teaching all of these things. And Jim, as time goes on, we also know, asset. I mean, what's going to happen in this market? We understand how to get the right experts to teach you so that you don't have to fumble for at least a 2-year pattern of what I did.
And Steph, that's the great thing with our great mentors that we have after you go through the eXcelerate program, matching up to really define it, to know what you want to specialize in, but with all the different product types, so you can really plug in and learn and get to understand all of this and not be in a silo for a location and product, but you can work with other experts within the company. But I love this one so much. Health is wealth. We need to take care of ourselves, and eXp, being an agent-centric company, has figured it out to allow our agents to get healthcare, group healthcare, right? So if you are already paying by yourself, if you're 1099 and you weren't being allowed to be put on your spouse, everyone knows how much the healthcare costs. Stephanie and I and our whole team, we always loved, the people that worked with us, and we always wanted to look after everyone as family, but we can only give it to our employees. We couldn't give it to our agents when we ran our own companies because it just wouldn't work. But eXp found the way to make it work. And I always said, this is a way from the savings you make and getting the better service, you can use that to apply to join with eXp Commercial, because the $250 that we pay, which is a low cost already, you're going to probably save it if you take a look, and there's no cost or obligation. So I always encourage everyone to take a look at our program to see what you can save. But Steph, workplace, drinking out of a fire hose with this one.
Absolutely. And, one of the greatest things about eXp Commercial's sister relationship with eXp Realty is the amount of business. I always want to say, at eXp Realty, 76% of those residential agents tap. They are producers. They are representing business people, entrepreneurs, investors. They have referrals. And Jim, there has been over $2 billion worth of referrals in the last 6 weeks, straight from our eXp Realty sister company right over to eXp Commercial. And that is massive and huge, and it's only getting bigger. $97 million closing that took place just last week. We had a 242. These are closings that originated from the referrals. And I love when I hear Mike Beaudry and so many, Sean Paul, all of these guys, they're like, Steph, this is unbelievable. I was at companies for 18, 20 years. I built so many relationships, with residential agents, but they never referred me anything. And that's because they forgot. You would forget. And with workplace and the way that we're able to communicate instantly with anybody under the eXp World Holdings umbrella, that's what makes it possible. And so, as our company scales and grows, we're going to see that 5 billion soon. We're going to see, it's going to make history. And what I love too, Jim, is that you put a group of off-market properties onto Workplace, and it's only a matter of seconds before that buyer is already found and the deal's facilitated, and it's seconds. And how often can you go to an owner and say, I can expose your properties globally in seconds? And that's what we're able to do with Workplace, along with all that collaboration. But Jim, the upcoming events, I mean, we're here in Dallas. Tomorrow is going to be epic. We've got Billy Allen on here because we are going to hopefully live stream tomorrow. It'll be 10:30 a.m. Central to no telling 6 p.m. maybe at night or whatever, as long as we want to go, because we have some powerhouses. We also have some awesome visitors that we've been networking with and meeting. And, we're hearing these stories about, okay, here's my problem. I want to open my brokerage in all of these states, but I don't have time to do the licensing. I don't want to do all the continuing ed. And I'm like, don't waste your time. You absolutely don't need it. So tomorrow, Dallas is going to be epic. We'll get out, the live streams and tune in as often as you can. And for anybody that can come join us. But, we've got our national commercial meetings the second Friday in eXp World. We have how many now? I think we're up to 15, Jim, product specialty meetings each month. And it might even be 17 or 20 now. Yep. I mean, it's massive. And when they're getting into the world, they're sharing off market properties, but they're also sharing what they have, but they're sharing with each other on how they market and how they've expanded and built their business. I mean, it's true collaboration. And then Jim, talk about your tour. I mean, you had a massive Chicago event. You've met with so many leaders in this industry. But talk about that.
Yeah, Steph, it is fantastic to travel around, to meet people all around the country again, obviously being safe and collaborating and reaching out, right, to explain and share, right? Because many of us, and I learned so much from the Realty, and we always go to learn from each other, that if we solve enough problems, if we're hearing people, and it would be irresponsible if we don't share what we're doing to free people from that real estate kind of hamster wheel that you're just stuck, that we got to share it, because we do care a lot about our industry, especially in commercial real estate. And we do want to share and let people know, what is an agent-centric company? How are we disrupting and really changing the way commercial's done, but also the way it looks? So when I was running around, I'm collaborating with many of the CEOs or presidents or trade leaders to talk about what initiatives can we do together to really increase the way commercial real estate looks, to get younger people involved, to allow people that are not in major cities to understand commercial real estate and to plug it all in. So as you keep watching us, and I would say follow us on Facebook, like us on LinkedIn and Facebook, because of all these initiatives, all these cool things that we're doing to change it. And right now, it's hard to believe, starting the company November 1st, 2020. But I would say we really didn't formally launch till February, right? Till Bernard and Billy and Lindy and all that. But Lindy was with us all on, Bailey, right? And Helen, that the company keeps growing stronger. And this is the team right here. You will see us all live for the first time that we've been working over a year together, especially Stephanie and I. This is the team. So I want to give a chance and a shout out to our team to speak. So Billy, I know you're coordinating. Helen, Lindy, if you'd like to say something. I know Bernard is traveling, so I know he'll wish us well. Yes. So Billy, if you would like to say something on the rest of the team before we close out for today.
Absolutely. Thanks, Jim. Thanks, Stephanie. eXp Commercial, coming from my experience with eXp Realty, joining the eXp Commercial team, it was just pure excitement. And the team has been phenomenal, and just learning and being able to collaborate with agents and being able to help them. It really is amazing when you can come into work in a virtual setting like, eXp World, and be able to connect with agents all over the world and all over the globe and just talk about something that they absolutely love, and to be able to help them, assist them. It's great. We wear so many hats, our team, and there's a lot of people who are not on this call, but are very much big collaborators with us that without them, we wouldn't have been able to do what we do. But I just want to say thank you for everybody who's watching, and thank you for all the participation that you've, and the kindness that you've shown us. And we will continue to help you and grow. And I'll pass it over to Lindy McNeese.
Yeah, hi. Thanks everyone for being here. And Just as Billy said, we are here to help every single person that is that's onboarding. We are coming up with so many great things to help this brokerage be even bigger and better than it is now. So just want to say thanks to Jim and Stephanie for, for leadership and for helping us drive this train.
It is a rocket ship.
Yes. So Bailey, are you around? Do you want to say a couple words too?
Absolutely. And I'm sorry I'm not on camera today because I am traveling, which is the beauty of eXp. It is a virtual job. But yeah, so excited to be part of this team. I'm the newest member and it has just been a great experience. So much collaboration, teamwork. And like Stephanie said, it's a rocket ship and it's been so fun to watch it grow and to be part of it.
Bailey, thank you. And I know Helen would wish everyone well, but she's obviously here looking on site, right? So our team, we always help each other, back each other, collaborate, but this time tomorrow, please, if you can, meet us live at the event at www.expcommercial.live if you can make it to Dallas. And also watch us on Facebook or YouTube. We are so excited to do the first eXp commercial sprint and sharing with us with all our great leaders and agents all around the country, maybe even the world, that showed up to really share with us and really get together and have a couple of drinks. So again, with myself, James Wong, Stephanie Gillison, and the whole team, we wish you well. We hope to see you live in person, and thank you for supporting us and watching our eXp commercial journey. Everyone have a great day, and we look forward to seeing many of you very soon. Bye-bye.